Welcome back to the Basement, the friendliest place on YouTube!
This is Basement Let's Play. We are the friendliest place on YouTube. We're playing more Skyward Sword today, as you know, from looking at the thumbnail and the title and clicking on the video.
And watching this first part of the video.
And if any of you haven't seen any of the Skyward Sword series so far and clicked on this one, please let us know how and why. And
please let us know what the heck happened.
What possessed you to do that?
Yeah. Skyward Sword, part 67,
and,
probably.
Last time, we mentioned that we have a special guest in the basement, Chi Panda.
Still true. He came back for another week
prominent
of Skyward Sword.
Prominent community member of the basement for years.
That's true. Long time subscriber, long time commenter.
And
first time attender.
Fellow content creator. Yeah, 2017, so 5 years ago.
Wow.
Jeez.
That's actually like...
It's a lot of comments you've left on videos. It's a lot of help that you've done in the chats and in the like moderating in the Discord and all that stuff. Holy cow.
I mean, how many subs did we have at the beginning of 2017? It was just...
That was when things were starting to take off.
Yeah, it was still... I think when 2017 began, it was still under 1,000. And by the end of... By halfway through 2017, it was probably 10.
We started Breath of the Wild in the summer, and I think I found the channel in the fall.
Yeah, it might have been... Well, it might have been like late spring. We didn't hop on it right away.
Yeah, I remember that. But like...
Remember when the Switch came out and we're like, we're going to play Shovel Knight.
Yeah, we're going to be the only channel that's playing Plague Knight. We were.
Plague of Shadows.
But guess what?
No one cared.
Because they all had Zelda. No, it's fine.
And
I mean, we had a great
time.
time.
Like a timed exclusive for Switch too?
Yeah, it was complete. Oh my gosh, I'm not pointing that far away from the screen, game. Jeez, you don't need to reacclimate because I pointed like to the left a little bit.
You got to recalibrate.
Yeah, I was never really like even into video games at all until 2017.
Really?
Yeah. I
mean,
what
got you in?
I mean, I played video games for a long time, but I mainly played like Lego games.
Mm-hmm. A fine choice.
And like Star Wars games and stuff like that, because that's what I was familiar with. I played with Legos. I watched Star Wars movies.
Very like normie games.
Yeah, games for
kids,
average people. Yeah, but then like
non-gamer games.
Yeah,
right.
Did you play sports games too?
No.
Because those are the most normie
except for
games.
Wii Sports.
Oh, dude, Wii Sports. I would say
Wii Sports is much more of a Nintendo game than a sports game.
I had a Wii because you gotta have a Wii.
Everyone has a Wii.
Dude, old folks' homes had Wiis.
So
no! Are you kidding me?
I was like playing Lego Batman with the nunchuck in my left hand and the Wii remote in my right hand.
Dude, me and my wife Lisa, we played Lego Batman 1 and 2 and like 100%ed both of them.
Dude, those Lego games are fun.
Except for one pretty impossible red piece. Oh.
Dude, look how much fun you're having.
Yeah, I'm having a great time, Shigeru Miyamoto. Oh no.
Yeah, and then I like, it was like the Super Bowl of 2017.
Okay.
And I saw a Switch commercial. And
sure, that would have been like the month before it came out.
Yeah.
Radioactive!
Exactly, it was that same commercial.
It was the one that they paid $1 billion to get the #1 song on there.
Yeah. And then air it during the Super Bowl, too.
Yeah, and that was huge. And I saw like a snippet of Breath of the Wild, and I was like, I don't know what that is, but that is so cool. Like,
it's really interesting to hear because, like, you would hope, Nintendo, like, they've been around a long time. They got a lot of money.
It is not my fault that I can't use my sword right now.
Previous console, yes, it is.
No,
but their previous
isn't.
console bombs, and they're just like, we're gonna spend all the money to get this song in our commercial and air it during the Super Bowl, and now like,
I'm gonna throw your Wiimote thing, crappy Joy-Cons on the floor.
Dude, those Joy-Cons are in like perfect condition.
I'm gonna throw them.
They only ever get used
do it
during Skyward Sword.
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
I'm gonna say it. Dude, I'm gonna say it.
There. Oh, that was so dumb. It was a series of motion control fails that had nothing to do with my inability to do stuff. It was so dumb.
How does a company make this game depend on motion controls? And then
Suck at it so bad.
and then sell 111 million Switches.
It's because they finally realized that no one cares about motion control.
Oh no, they're a toy company first and a
Yeah.
video game company second.
That's right.
And gimmicks have always robbed the robot, the zapper gun. Remember the track and field pad on the NES?
Yes.
So it's all I mean, I'm telling you stuff you know, but like there's
Yeah.
always been gimmicks, and the gimmick with the Switch, as you know, with the game that should have been a bundle, the 1-2 Switch game, and I think they're making a sequel to that, like a party game
Why?
again, but it was the HD Rumble and the Joy-Con, and you know you've got the
Yeah, nobody
RF
cares
laser
about that
pointer,
anymore.
and you've got the
Dude,
motion
it's a
controls.
controller. Just give us a game that. Oh no! Are you gonna let me change
I think-
into the right thing?
I think Sony did that way better with making a cool controller.
Dude, I remember, was it Sony or Microsoft that had the
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 Kinect.
sphere on top of the thing? I remember playing games where it was like you had to like swat like missiles falling out of the sky with your hands.
Yeah, that's
Like that was really fun.
A and down. Thanks, Nintendo.
I'm
Oh
thinking
gosh,
like-
I'm so mad
That was
right
like
now.
your fourth attempt.
Yeah, I'm talking about like the PS5 controllers,
Oh yeah.
because they have like, you know, like if you're shooting a bow, you feel like tension on the trigger. 'Cause
Yep.
You're like pulling the bowstring.
Dude, I really
Dude,
liked
I'm actually getting pieces of Triforce.
with the doing the bow and arrow in Twilight Princess original with the nunchuck and the
Oh yeah.
because it was cool to like pull it back and then let go.
Yeah.
And it really felt like there are moments of cool immersion with motion controls, but for the most part, I hope that Nintendo gets the message because they sold a zillion Pro controllers
It's like
and
just
repaired every Joy-Con they sold. You know?
yeah. Maybe they felt it in their wallet.
I don't
finally.
think they sold many like additional Joy-Con. I hope not. Like I wanted a cool color pair, but I was like, I'd rather just play with the Pro controller.
Yep. Man, I know that like part of the reason they're able to do what they're able to do is because they take those risks.
Yes,
Like the Wii
I'm
was
glad they're just
such
not
a
another-
windfall of
Sony or Xbox.
sales that
Yeah.
unfortunately that justifies their whole problem. Like
Well,
Wii
except-
bowling was the best thing ever.
they used up a unanticipated target market who ended up being a one-off. Because
Yeah.
those people are never going to play video games.
Well, they're
again.
dead.
Well, yeah. Or they're gonna, you know, they don't have as many generations left as
Think about it. Think about how
Nintendo
many
hardware does.
how many old people who
played Wii bowling.
played Wii bowling are no longer with us.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Let's have a silent moment for them.
Now they're playing bowling in heaven.
That was very short, Peter. That was a very short silent moment.
It's like a happy
I'm having my silent moment later.
yeah. I'll save
I'll
it
have
for
my
later.
silent moment when I sleep.
My goodness. Yeah, I didn't get into like games until I got Breath of the Wild on my Wii U because I didn't get a Switch till Christmas 2017, which was like a whole year later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved Breath of the Wild so much, and then
It's a good game.
And then I spent like the next 5 years catching up on like 30 years of gaming history that I missed out on
Sure.
because I didn't like know anything.
And did you look at like Sony and Xbox and
Yeah.
did you dabble with like Sega and
Not really like playing, but just like knowledge, just like,
sure.
you know, YouTube video essays
Yep.
will get you caught up pretty quick.
Dude, you know what I used to do before YouTube video game videos were as prevalent as they are now, or even non-existent? I would go to GameFAQs and read walkthroughs of games I'd never played before, but had seen and was
weird.
curious about. And it was fun.
Huh.
Oh wait. Okay, I'm here.
Uh-huh.
But when I'm in here, I can move this one, but I can't move this one.
Right.
So what if I set something up so that when I'm here
Yeah.
and I can't move it,
You're still good to go. Like,
still good to go. Like probably the stuff in the center is like leaving the center open is probably the best way to do it. If I go back here, then I could. So we got that one. Dude, my brain is just not functioning. I'm just gonna do that. It's not going to accomplish a thing. Okay.
Yeah,
We're
maybe
in
looking
here.
at the map will help us because we can actually like see what the rooms are.
We just need to gain access to the other rooms, basically. But
Did you get a shortcut for that lava room? Did they give you a shortcut?
I think they did.
It looks like if you came in
They
from the
do.
right, you could go up and around the top of
Yeah.
it instead of go through the obstacles at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
But I
think-
don't know
I
which
think I
way
have
you
a
went through
shortcut.
originally.
I think I opened up a door like that was blocked off the way or something like that. So,
Well, I
But-
suppose the bird statue is probably the end of it
but,
from
like,
where you first entered.
yeah.
This is confusing.
Well, it's dumb because it's that kind of puzzle where you slide things, except there are pieces that don't move.
Right,
So it's not actually that puzzle at all.
right.
That's what's
It's
messing
whatever
me up.
one you're
Because
in
normally
that
I'd be like,
doesn't
oh, I
move,
just moved
yeah.
that one over there and over here, and now we can go. But like, you can only move a couple at a time.
Do you think the Zelda series is going to get back to games that are not open world and more of the formula of like a Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword?
I hope they leave it open for a little while.
Yeah. I think,
Well,
I think it'll find like a nice balance at some point.
I mean, it'll be a decade or
Yeah,
more.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
in March of 2023, which is only it's under a year away. The game will be 6 years old. 6, and they're reusing the engine like to make the sequel.
Yeah, I remember Majora's Mask did not take that long.
Majora's Mask took like a year and a half. Although they were both devved for
That's
the
new.
N64.
Oh, look at that.
That is new.
That's like 5 rooms connected.
And yeah,
Yeah,
so
two
you can
new
get
rooms,
into 2 that are
baby.
new, and maybe you can slide rooms from any of those.
Yeah, I might be able to get like a key or something.
Dude, if you
There
could,
is a chest in one of them.
if you could get into the room in the middle
Yeah.
and it be a room where you can slide rooms around, you could do almost anything because you could just rotate all the other rooms around.
True.
But yeah, I mean, Breath of the Wild 2 is looking to be this game, basically, so I'm imagining open world and not formulaic, like, ooh,
Oh, it's this guy.
I remember this guy.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see
Jack
what the
Sparrow.
game after Breath of the Wild 2 will be like. Will they try to make another 2D game, like new Legend of Zelda, like they did with Mario? I think you might need, like, a grappling hook or something for this guy.
There's a grapple at the end. 'Cause the idea of the first boss is to knock him off the flank. Just doesn't look
Yeah, are you doing damage?
No, I'm pushing him back here.
Yeah, you might want to try some like the whip or the bellows or items to see if they
Okay.
help
I
with
think
this
the
guy.
point is we've got to knock him down the hole.
Yeah, you just gotta
Because
push him.
there's a hole behind him.
Oh,
Can
I
you
see.
shield bash him?
Yes.
Yeah,
You
push
just
him
got to
down the
make
hole.
sure.
The grapple point's for just him to get across once
Ah.
he's done.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
Oh.
Dude, when he's winding up, you know he's got to be vulnerable.
Oh,
Phase 2.
he had another sword.
Ain't done yet, and just teleports you to the back.
Dude, you should have booked it all the way to him. That would have been less distance.
It was a bit jarring. When
Well, yeah, you suddenly realize that you're far away.
yeah.
Real talk, best part of this guy's outfit, the pants.
For real.
Those are some stripy pants. Looks like a referee.
You really get him good if you do the bash. Come on, I'm bashing.
Bashing. I'm bashing here.
So, Chi, are you a football guy? You were watching the Super Bowl when you saw the Nintendo ad, or are you just a Super Bowl guy?
I am not. I just happen to be watching the Super Bowl at that moment.
Oh, okay. So you're not like a Titans fan or anything?
No.
No.
I guess if I had to pick, I'd say Seahawks just because I like the color.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good enough reason. I mean, that's how I chose.
Whoa, I took out his third Good. I hope he's blown up into pieces forever.
Wow, Ted's got... Welcome back to the basement, the friendliest place on YouTube.
Man, this game is so reliant on something that is so unreliable.
It's true.
And I remember it not being that great with Motion Control Plus, but this is harder, and I don't think playing with using your sword as your thumbstick is probably any easier.
Yeah, no. I would agree with that.
We got a key.
The thing about, like, outdated... Oh, which one are you in now?
A new one.
Ooh.
A chitty.
You're in...
So
Oh, you're in
we
there.
are-
You're in
Okay.
the same room.
We're in the top of this one. I want to go over here before I spin things, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Let me clear the next
But you can come back to that when you.
Like, old game theory worked better because the primary gaming generation was people with a lot of spare time, i.e. kids. And now it's like, yeah, there's a lot of kid gamers, but there's a lot of, Gen X or older millennial or even young boomer gamers who don't have as much time, so they don't have the patience for game design the way it used to be, which is why game design has changed so much. It's part of why. But I think that actually goes with game, like, controls, too. I think we had more patience for poor controls as kids because that was part of the challenge, was trying to get the motion controls right. And now it's just like, ugh, I see what the game wants me to do. I understand the objective. And yet...
Oh, I was supposed to do
I
that.
have to take 4 attempts with the controls because of the motion controls to get it. And that's not fun or exciting anymore. It's just impatient.
I can see people. People like don't like games like Dark Souls and stuff like that for that reason.
Mhm.
Like they'd rather
Too
not.
challenging.
Yeah, they'd rather not spend an hour on a boss. Like.
Sure.
Yeah, they just want to maybe.
Progress. Feel like they're able to progress quicker.
It's tough though because it's a useful, like it's a legitimate or worthy continuum. Because some of the most fun that I've had has been playing bad games and overcoming them.
Yeah.
And when I say bad, I say that loosely. Oh, you need a berm.
Bomb from the other side.
Bomb it from the
Emerge. Yeah, the thing about Dark Souls, like, if it's hard because the game is hard, but the controls are fair,
hard yet fair,
then you're not upset. But this game is, unfortunately, this game is easy, but the controls are hard. So then it's
Right.
like,
So you're
I'm
bad
mad
at an easy game because the
yeah, and then you
controllers
just
let
feel
you down.
stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a good feeling at all.
Like, Metroid Dread is decently like difficult.
But totally fair.
Yeah, but like the controls, like Samus, it's like moves the best she's ever moved in any Metroid game.
That's a really good example, like a counterexample of what's wrong with this game. It's what's right with that game.
Yeah, this is the worst Link has ever moved.
Because I hadn't played Dread, like, hardly at all, and you're like, you're going to fight this boss. And it was a hard boss.
Yeah, and you
and
were
I
able
just
to get it.
slowly got better and better
Oh no,
at
I
the
didn't mean to go
boss.
down here. No.
Yeah,
I'm going in the hole.
what's so fun about like difficult games. It's just like designed well, and
Right.
you can just like read, even though it's like tough. You know.
And there's
you'll
no
eventually
huge
get it.
setbacks.
Yeah. You'll
Like, you
eventually
get to try again right where you were.
Yeah, but like in older games like Demon Souls and Dark Souls, they'd have like there'd be a save point, and then you'd walk 10 minutes to the boss.
Was
after
it-
a save point?
Was it Dark Souls that had the campfires?
Yes.
And wasn't there some mechanic that, like, when you died, you respawned there, but you lost?
You lost your souls.
Like all of your XP, basically.
But were they there, and you could go retrieve them?
Yeah, they drop where you die.
Mm-hmm.
So
I remember the zombie game we played a couple of episodes of in the channel that doesn't exist.
It's like that.
It was cool because if you died, not every death, but if you died by a zombie bite, your previous character had your backpack on with your stuff in it as a zombie. and then you started as a new survivor, but you could go attack the old version of yourself and take the backpack off of you and then have all the items you had.
And that's sort of like integrating like a mechanic into the world, sort of. Like, like, and that's what Dark Souls does as well, because like every human is undead. Like there's a curse upon humans to be undead, so they're gonna keep coming back from the dead.
So it's believable with it, because sometimes video game logic is just like, you died, try again.
Try again, yeah.
It's like, oh, that's, I mean, okay, it's just a
Lowest
game.
to highest, the door open. Seek the gemstones. Okay, that one. Then I did that one. Then we have to go to the highest gemstone.
And you opened that gate by doing it underground, but there are probably more access points to the underground. Oh, aren't you in the middle room right now?
Yes.
And there's a slidey thing in this room.
Oh yeah, but so I could actually get this room
Dude,
all
you
the way
could
over to
do
there. I think we need to do
anything
that.
you want.
You could do anything. I wonder if the beetle goes up here.
If you could do anything. Looks like those trees are choppable.
That's where I got to get the bomb. Chop the trees, for God's sakes. Okay, so I gotta slide down this. Oh,
He didn't start the timer again.
go up that. Huh?
He didn't start the timer on the...
No, I almost never do. What's it say down there?
I don't know. It's too far away. I'm 40.
Peter, you're so old. It's 21.
21.
It is time for Peter to take over the controls, thank God.
Oh, no. Oldie McGoo.
Oh, Lord.
I'm not going to be able to talk as much. I'm just going to be playing. Hey, nice shot.
Thanks.
There you go.
All right, so next time in the basement, I'm going to take advantage of all of Ted's hard work.
Yeah, Peter, and until next time, Basement Dwellers, we think that you are more skilled and talented than...
Barbara Walters, who is not much of either.
Oh! In the basement!
Hey, that's it for today's video. If you haven't already and you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button and maybe even consider subscribing to The Basement for more stuff like this. And as always, a huge thank you to our patrons and members and subscribers over on Twitch. You guys make The Basement happen, and we couldn't do it without you guys, so thank you very much, and we'll see you guys next time in The Basement.